Hello, friends, how are you all? I hope you are doing great and taking care of yourself. I wish you a very happy new year and prosperous 2025. With this 2025, let's continue our journey of learning the shell scripting, and today we are going to talk about something called as a read only variable. How can you basically substitute a default value for a variable, how to extract the characters from the string or convert your string to substring, convert your lower string to an uppercase string, or uppercase to a lowercase string. So without much further delay, let's get into action. So before we get into a demo, let's first learn from theoretical perspective how to set a read only variable and in what scenario you can use. So you have an assignment where you have written a shell script and you don't want anyone to modify the variables declared in that shell script. It should remain constant throughout its life cycle, and that's where you make a use of read only keyword. So how are you going to declare that variable? If you see on the screen, I have declared a variable name1 equals to Unix, and then I am setting that variable to a read only variable by using a keyword read only in front of name of the variable, and then I am printing that. Now I'm basically again declaring the same variable with a different value called as Windows, and I'm printing it. The moment I execute this, it will throw an error saying that the name one is read only variable, you can't change its value, and I'm going to show you that in our demo session. The other way of declaring the read only variable is declare minus r. So whichever way you are comfortable, you can use that in your shell scripting script. Right now, how can you substitute a default value for a variable? So there would be a case where you want basically to get an input from the user, and if user hasn't entered anything, get assign a default value to a variable. One of the case where I have used this is where I want to delete the 7 days old file. So what I'm doing is I'm passing the two parameters to it. One is the current date and second is passing the value, like how many or days old you need to delete a file. So if the user passes 10 days, it will delete 10 days old file. But if user doesn't passes the second argument as 10, it will take a default value which I have given 7, and it will start deleting the 7 days old file. So this is one of the case I have used the default value for a variable. But as you see on the screen, we take an input from the user using read minus p, which is prompting. You can use echo minus e to prompt, and then you're storing the value in the name variable. Name has name. If the user does not enters its name, what you're going is you're assigning a default value called as world. So it will print echo, it will print hello world if user hasn't enter its name. If it has enter its name, it will not print the default value. And that's what I have explained in this session. So we are going to see a demo session soon on this, how it works. Now coming to how can you convert your string to an upper or lowercase. Very simple. If you use the single caret in front of your variable name, it will just convert the first letter of that string to the uppercase. But if you want to convert your whole string to an uppercase, use double carets. The vice versa is, if you want to just convert your first letter of your uppercase string to a lower, use comma. If you want to convert the whole string, use double quotes, double commas. I am going to show you a demo on that soon. Coming to our last session, which is how to convert a string to a substring or extract the characters from the string. You can do that in two ways using a cut command. If you haven't watched my video on basic Linux commands, do go and watch in this playlist where we have covered lot of interesting commands like cut, awk, set, grep, egrep, zip, compress, tar, etc. So do go and watch that and make yourself up to date with those commands. So there so if you want to convert your string to the substring, you can basically use double colon in the front of your variable. Say in the first case I am using 0, so it will extract all the characters starting from position 0. So one thing to note here is your substring index starts from 0. It behaves in the same way the array works. Don't worry, we are going to have a soon video on how to declare array in these shell script, how to extract the elements, how to basically print the length of the array. So do wait for that video, but for now put in your mind or a brain saying that if I want to extract certain characters or convert my string to a substring, the position of that would start from 0. So I'm basically in the second line, I'm basically extracting all the characters starting from position 0 and I'm printing it. If I want to start extracting the characters from position 3, I'm going to basically put just colon 3. If I want to extract the position characters starting from position 1 up to 5 characters, I'm going to use colon 1 colon 5. The second argument after the colon is basically the length, how many characters you want to extract from starting from position 1. If you want to extract for in the reverse order, then the position starts from -1 and it goes on -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. So if you see welcome to Unix shell scripting, the G position is -1, N position is -2, I position is -3. I'm going to show you this all in my demo session. I hope you got an theoretical understanding of what we are going to talk in today's video. So without much further delay, let's get into demo action. So friends, I am at my Cloud Shell terminal and I'm going to show you the demo of what we have learned from our theoretical session. So let me quickly create a script called as read_only.sh. Okay, I'm going to use shenbang user bin bash and I'm going to use a variable name has name where it has value Raj and I'm going to print it name. Now I'm going to again store a value sha in the same variable and print it. Okay, and I'm going to quickly give the permission to it. Sorry, okay, clear the screen, cat read only, and let's see what happens. If you see, the variable name has printed the two values which it is holding. The first value of the name is Raj, the second time the value it was holding was Shah, so it has printed Raj and Shah to us. So that means your variable uh, has been now overridden with a new value as Shah. So let's see what happens as soon as you declare that variable as read only. To use that, what you need to do is read only and the name of the variable. Okay, let's save it, clear the screen, cat to view what we have done and execute that, and you see it has given us an error saying that read or the name is the read only variable. And if you see, the before it was having Raj, next time when we try to override it with the Shah, it did not got overridden and it is still printing the value Raj. So whenever you are dealing with a production environment or any of the environment here where you want your variable value to be constant throughout of the execution of shell scripting, you can make a use of read only variable. Now let's quickly go to upper and lower string demo. So I'm going to basically use the bang user bin bash. I'm going to use upper. Okay, welcome to Unix world. Okay, and I'm going to print this upper. I'm going to basically use upper one. Okay, and I'm going to use dollar upper single caret, and I'm going to basically print upper, sorry, upper one. Okay, and I'm going to quickly give the permission to the script upper. We are going to do cat. Okay, and now let's execute. And if you see the first letter of our string, which is W, has now become capital. So that's how you can basically convert a single character from the string to the upper one, but the first of that. So now let's convert the whole string to the upper case, and for that I'm going to use upper 2. Okay, dollar upper double carrots, and I'm going to basically use upper 2. I'm going to print it, clear the screen, cat upper, and if you see, the whole string now has converted to an uppercase. So with the 2 carrots you can convert your whole string to the uppercase, and with the single caret you can convert the first letter of your string to the uppercase. Now let's go to the lower demo. So I have lower. Okay, I have welcome to Unix. Okay, and I'm going to print this. Okay, lower one equals to lower comma, and I'm going to print lower one, and let's see what happens now. Let's execute the script, and you see the first letter of welcome to Unix, W, has changed to the lower case. Now let's see what happens when you use 2 commas. So let's clear this, use upper string, and I'm going to use lower 2 here. Okay, I'm going to basically use dollar lower comma, and I'm going to basically print lower 2 here. Okay, saved, clear the screen, cat, and now let's exit. And if you see the whole, okay, what happened, one sec, did I miss something? Lower comma echo lower 2 lower 1 lower this. Okay, execute. If you see, our whole string has now become a lower case, which is welcome to Unix. So previously it was capital. With the single comma, the first letter became the lower, and now with the double 2 times of comma, it has changed to the lower case. So that's how you can use the 2 commas, 2 carets, single comma to change your string to upper or the lower case. So let's quickly now move to our next session, which is the default value and the substring. So friends, I am at my cloud terminal, and we are going to today talk about the substring, what we have learned in our theoretical session. So let's look quickly at the demo. Okay, so user bin bash, I'm going to basically create a variable called as name equals to welcome to Unix. Okay, so one thing to note here, when you are extracting the characters from the string or converting the string to a substring, the position starts from 0. The index is 0. It works as the same way the array works. Don't worry, there is going to be an upcoming video on array where we are going to talk about how to declare an array in shell scripting, how to extract the array elements from the shell script, from the array, how to print the length of the array, and couple of other things. So for now, just keep in mind the index position of the string to convert it into the substring starts from 0. So I'm going to basically create another variable called as a substring dollar name, and I'm going to put here 0, and I'm going to basically print substring. So let me quickly give the permission to our script, which is substring, and if you see, it has extracted all the characters starting from position 0 up to the end. So if I want to extract a few characters, right, say 3 characters, 4 characters from the string, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to basically substring 1, okay, dollar name, okay, I'm going to say here, say for example 2, and I want to extract only 4 letters starting from position 1. So the first one you're saying is start extracting the characters from position 1, and how much you want to extract 4 characters, that is the length. And now I'm going to basically print this, okay, substring 1. Okay, and now let me clear the screen cat, and now see what happens. So it has extracted the 4 characters from me starting from the position 1, which is ELOCO. So that's how you can extract certain characters from the string or convert your string to the substring. Say I want to extract the last 3 digits last 3 um, characters from the string. So it starts from -1, -2, -3. So now if I want to extract, okay, sub, so I will call it as a substring 2, okay, dollar name. Say I want to extract just last two characters, so I will specify -2. Make sure you put space and then echo dollar sub string 2, and let's just clear our screen cat, okay, substring, and if you see, it has just extracted starting from position -2 up to the end. So -1, -2, which is -1 is x, I is -2. So that's how you can extract the characters from start and also from the end of the string. So from end it is minus, and from start it is positive. So that's how. The another way you want to extract the characters from the string is using the cut command. If you haven't watched my video on basic Linux commands, do go and watch in this playlist where I've covered a lot of interesting commands like cut, grep, awk, sed, tar, zip, unzip, compress. What is difference between that? So do go and watch that. So now let's quickly use the cut command to get the certain characters. So what I'm going to do here is substring 3, okay, I'm going to use dollar echo dollar name, okay, sorry, double quotes name, and I'm going to use cut. -c is for characters. So in cut, -f stands for field, -c stands for characters. I want to start from 1 to 3, okay, and I've printed that. Now echo dollar substring 3, okay, I'm going to clear this, okay, cat substring, and I'm going to execute that, okay, and if you see, it has extracted first 3 characters starting from 1 to 3. So it is WELCO, L. So that's how you can use the cut command to extract certain characters from the string, right? And if you want to convert your string to substring, we have seen that use zero position starts, the index position starts from 0 up to whatever the length you want. So you will declare first the position from where you want to extract, how many characters you want to extract. That would be the second argument to it. So that's what is the substring demo about. Now let's quickly go to our default value demo in a bit. So friends, let's quickly go to our demo of default value. Okay, so before that, let me show you something. So a user bin bash. Okay, so we are going to use echo minus e. We are asking user to input something. Enter your name. Okay, slash n. We are going to use read command to get the input, to read the input, and we are going to basically print that. Okay, so this is done. Ch mode 775 default value, or you can use ch mode execute permission to do that. Clear the screen. Cat, we are reading. Now let's execute that. So it's asking you to enter the name. So now I've entered Raj, so it says it has printed the name Raj. So let's now do a little bit more about this, where I say hello. Sorry, let me print here hello. Okay, and let me just show you another one more thing. So if you see here, we enter the name, it says hello Raj, right? Now say if user does not enters anything and you want to print the default value, what are you going to do? This is, you are going to basically uh, put this name into the curly brackets, and you're going to basically use colon dash and whatever default value you want. Say I want to print default value has world, and I'm going to close this. Okay, and I'm going to save this, clear the screen, do the cat, and now if say I don't enter anything, it prints the default value. But does it prints the default value if I have enter something? Let's see that. Okay, so I've entered here Shah. Okay, and if you see in this case, it hasn't print the default value because we have given the input to we have provided the input, it has read the input, and it has print that. So that there you would have some cases in your environment while running the shell script that it should basically if you do not enter the default, if you do not enter any value, it will take the default value. One of the interesting script which I have developed in one of my assignment or the project is where I wanted to basically delete the files which are 7 days old. So what I've done is I've taken an input, the current date has a $1 and the $2 I have declared the default value has 7. So what it does is it basically checks whether from the current date to the default value, which is 7 days, has the 7 days arrived. If not, it will not delete the files, but if it is the 7 day old, then it will start deleting the files. So that's how I have made use of default value, and I have given you an example that we can use default value in this scenario. I hope you got an understanding of how to declare the read only variable variable, how to convert your uh, lower string to an upper string to a lower, how to extract the characters from the string using substring, how to basically convert your string to the substring, how can we use the cut command to extract certain characters from the string. I hope this video was really helpful in your journey of shell scripting, and if you think it has added the value, do share with your friends, colleagues uh, who are new to the shell scripting. Until then, take care. Bye bye.